What if you could create and manage Excel files automatically using Python? In this video, I'll show you exactly how to do it, step by step. Before we start, we need to install the openpyxl library. Open the command prompt on your computer, then type the following command. Press enter, and wait for the installation to complete. Once it's done, you're ready to start working with Excel files in Python. Now, let's open Visual Studio Code and create a new Python file. Click on New File, then choose the file type, Python in our case. Press Ctrl S to save the file. We're going to save it with the name main.py. Now, let's start writing our code. First, we need to import the workbook class from the openpyxl library. Type the following line, from openpyxl import workbook. Next, we create a new workbook by writing wb equals workbook. Then, we save the Excel file. Inside the save function, we need to specify the file path. So first, go to the folder where your Python file is saved. Copy the path of that folder, then go back to your code and paste it inside the parentheses. After that, add a backslash and type the file name, test.xlsx. Before writing the file path, we need to add the letter R. This is called a raw string in Python. It tells Python to treat backslashes as normal characters, not as special ones. Without the R, Python might misinterpret parts of the path, for example \n or \t. So, to avoid any errors, we use a raw string. Your final code should look like this, wb.save, or your path test.xlsx. Now, let's run the script and see what happens. I'm going to click on the Run button. As you can see, a new Excel file appears automatically in the folder. This means our code worked successfully. Let's open the file to check it. And here it is, we have a new Excel workbook with a default sheet called Sheet. Now, let's create a new worksheet in our Excel file. To do that, we use the create_sheet method. Type the following line, wb.create_sheet, my sheet. Then, don't forget to save the file again. Now, run the script again. After that, open the Excel file. As you can see, a new worksheet called My Sheet has been created. This means our code worked correctly. Now, instead of creating a new Excel file, we're going to work with the existing one. So, we don't need to create a new workbook anymore. I'm going to replace workbook with load_workbook. Then, I'll remove the previous code. Before making any changes, we need to load the file using load_workbook. Here, we need to provide the file path. So I'm going to copy the path we used earlier, and paste it inside load_workbook. This allows us to open the Excel file we already created and work with it. Now, let's delete the default worksheet. First, we select the sheet we want to remove. In our case, it is the sheet called Sheet. So we write, ws equals wb, open bracket, sheet, close bracket. Here, ws stands for worksheet. It is a variable that represents the sheet we want to work with. Then, we remove it using wb.remove, open parenthesis, ws, close parenthesis. Let's run the script again. I'm going to click on Run. Let's open the Excel file. And here, the default sheet has been removed successfully. Now, let's create a new worksheet at the beginning. So we write, wb.create_sheet, start, 0. We can choose the position of the sheet by using a second argument. Here, 0 means the first position. This will create a new sheet and place it at the beginning of the workbook. Now, let's add some data into a cell. To do this, we first select the worksheet we want to work with. Here, we have chosen to write in the sheet called Start. Then, we assign values to specific cells. For example, let's write text in cell A1, WS, A1 equals Hello World. This will write the text into cell A1. We can also write numbers. For example, let's write a number in cell B1, WS, B1 equals 100. This will place the number 100 into cell B1. Now, let's check the result. I'm going to open the Excel file to see the data. Now, let's write multiple rows and create a simple table. We will start by adding headers. For example, in the first row, we can write name, age, and city. Then, we add some data in the rows below. For example, John, 25, New York. Anna, 30, London. We can do this by assigning values to each cell. This allows us to organize our data in a structured way, just like a table in Excel. That's all for today. Now you know how to create, modify, and manage Excel files using Python and openpyxl. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.